Oh no. Not again. Hello everyone and welcome back to Cadenator Gaming. And we are going to be playing some more Minecraft Oceanblock. And yes, my hat is amazing. It is a straight up llama mask. But before we go any further, let me address the new ship in the background. That is a brand new boat. Our little one was great, but I wanted to get a bigger and better one. It has even more storage. It's got 2 pages of storage and more seats. I don't know, but it looks awesome. Also, on the topic of being awesome, I have a new pickaxe and a new sword. Now, the reason I decided to get a new pickaxe and new sword was because, well, I didn't have a pickaxe in the last episode. I just made that, but I remade my sword as wrong crate. Check out the damage difference. So this was the old one. This thing did 8.18 attack damage with 1.5 to attack speed, which is pretty good. This one does 16.67 at 1.56. So, yeah, not very hard to tell. Durability as well. Now, the reason this one is so much better is because it is made out of tertium, which tertium is from the Mystical Agriculture line. Tertium is from the Mystical Agriculture line, and is actually considerably harder to get than most of these other materials most of the time. However, we're automatically generating it by the bucket load. This is inferium. Doesn't take a whole lot to make tertium out of it, so I decided to remake my sword and make a pickaxe out of it. Now, you also notice they look a little bit funny. Now, this tertium pickaxe here, you see it has upgrades and abilities at the very bottom there. Now, you get 3 upgrades and 1 ability per tool. I already used 2 upgrades on this one. I use redstone to give it haste, as well as a diamond to increase durability. Same goes for this one. I use a diamond to increase durability, although I have not given it another upgrade. Now, we might upgrade and do more of these later, but I want to tell you a bit about the abilities. Now, abilities are, you only get 1 of, and they're a little bit more specific and powerful. But right now, that is not the focus of this episode. The focus of this episode is going to be that. Now, I might say, what am I looking at? The ocean, but specifically the depths. We are going to finally go and explore the ocean. Now, there is a Subnautica mod pack in this mod. It is called Better Diving. And if we take a look at it, it has quite a few items. I don't know why when you type diving it disappears, but it's the first one up here. There's actually not as many items as I thought were in it. It's only from here to here. But you have titanium and fiber mesh. If you've played Subnautica, you know it's important. Power cells. Here's the diving equipment here. You can upgrade it to make it so you can go deeper and swim faster, or upgrade it to give it armor. You can also craft a sea moth, which is awesome. However, unbelievable. It rains so much. Anyway, we are going to just use the regular diving suit. I already have one ready, and we're going to go ahead. I am struggling today. We're going to go ahead and dive for the very first time into the ocean. Now, I look kind of ridiculous right now. I'll show you what it looks like without the hat real quick. That's what it looks like without the hat. I have like a scuba mask. I have the Altera logo on the side. But we're not diving without our mask on because that looks way better. Here we go. Our first dive into the ocean. Huh. Okay. Our oxygen is obviously going down a lot slower. Oh, and there's a drowned with a trident. Ow. Oh yeah, you may have also noticed he actually took damage when he did that, and that's because I actually have a new trinket that deals half of the damage back to them when they hit me. So if this guy hits me, you see he actually took some damage from that, which is pretty cool. Wow, it is crazy down here. I wonder if there's actual caves to mine in down here. Ah, but I'm already running out of oxygen. Okay, I gotta resurface real quick. For the first time, we have reached the ocean bed. This is so cool. It doesn't look like you can mine anything down here. I don't see any cave openings. Oh, and we're gonna drown again. We gotta figure out a solution to this. And is that a skeleton horse rider? That is kind of looking like one. I better go check what that is first. Alright, let's go find out if this thing over here is actually a skeletal horse rider. That would be kind of crazy. It is. Wow. This is kind of hard down here. Oh well, we're just gonna kind of ignore them. I don't think we really need anything there. We're gonna take a look at this thing real quick. Now, I don't... Okay, there's nowhere to breathe. Gotta resurface real quick. Come on! Oh, it's gonna get close. Whew. But yeah, when I was out exploring, I was doing some more sailing around. I found 2 sheep spawners, which is really random, but hey, it's kind of cool. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. This suit is great, but I'm having a problem of I just can't stay down there long enough. So I am going to craft a solution to this problem. May I present to you the sea moth. I decided we're just gonna go ahead and craft the submarine from this mod, hop inside this thing, and we're just gonna sail on down here. This uses the exact same sound effects. I don't know how they're allowed to do that. Oh well. Yeah, this is more like it. The question is, what is this thing we've found here? Oh, nice. Can we go inside of this thing? Is there like a door? I feel like we should go inside of this thing. Uh-oh. My oxygen did not replenish when I got back in here. I guess I go back up here? That's kind of useless if my oxygen doesn't replenish. Whoa. Okay, let's go back down here. Surely there's something in here. That's what I thought. Oh, it's one of these places. We've already found one of these. These are just the, kind of those... I guess they have, like, hidden factories all over the map in this mod pack. Some in the nether. Some in... Ah! My enemies. I hate these guys. But you already know that. Skeletons. Man, I hate those guys. I just got a quest. Fruit salad. Yummy. Oh, and mineral logs. Cool. Alright, let's go down here. More skeletons. Is that a skeleton spawner? Why is it always skeletons? Oh, wait. I got a better idea. Aha! Take that, skeletons. Let's quickly loot this place and get out of here. What was that last one? Ooh. This new sword is definitely helping. Oh, there's a loot crate under that. A blue barrel. Oh, it's a quest. Provide with luck 2. That's a new trinket. Ow. Enemies targeting you get set on fire. That's cool as well. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. I don't like this place. How is this one more dangerous than the nether one? Okay, so first ocean kind of thing discovered. Wait a moment. Look at my oxygen at the bottom right when I go into this. I forgot to mention that in this mod pack as well, depending on how deep you are is how fast your oxygen depletes. So because I'm really deep, my oxygen depletes very fast. So I actually need to get the rebreather so I can actually dive deeper and run out of less oxygen. Should have crafted that, but oh well. One thing that's nice about playing Minecraft and Subnautica is that I know... Huh. As I was saying, the cool thing about playing Minecraft rather than Subnautica is when I'm in the ocean, I don't really have to worry about Reaper Leviathans. I just have to worry about drowned and skeletons, which really isn't too high on my worry list. What is down here? Okay, this is dangerous. I'm gonna die. Oh no. Not again. Oh. Cut that a little bit close. You know. Barely getting out of there with one heart. Okay. Let's not do that again. But we are 100% going to find out what's in the bottom of that hole. But we'll probably do it later because I should craft the better breathing apparatus before trying to do that. That would be smart. Okay, I'm inspecting this thing right here. And I see 5 spawners. Creeper. There's definitely a creeper one. There's a stray one. What's this one here? That one's drowned. What are these other two? A zombie spawner. And the last one here is skeletons. Okay, yeah, we're not going in there. Now this is the structure that I've had my eye on and have been so excited to explore. I have no idea what... Oh. This spawns guardians. That's interesting. Oh no. Get away from me. So this thing is like an ocean monument, but like mini. Is there anything valuable here? I see a couple loot crates. That's pretty valuable. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone, as there's no way we can take that on right now. Another skeletal horse. Okay, this thing looks very peaceful. I like the look of this. However, peaceful generally means no loot. Oh, there is loot. There's a loot crate. With crying obsidian. Man, I have a lot of crying obsidian now. The ocean's got a lot in it, but most of it's very dangerous. Those blocks are really cool, but I don't want to disturb anything. Not in its natural beauty. I don't see anything right now, so I think we're gonna head back, craft the better breathing mask so we can go into that hall, because I really want to know what's inside that hall. And yes, there are a lot of coral reefs, but we're not going to explore them as I don't know how important it is to explore them. It seems like they're a lot more common in this mod pack, or just a lot easier to see, so we're not too worried about that. Currently, we're more focused on crafting the rebreather. And the good thing is none of that stuff is actually too expensive. Most of it is pretty easy to make. I think the most expensive thing you have to get is lead or titanium, which is very easy to get as we automatically generate all of it from here. I have now crafted my upgraded Subnautica gear. I guess it's better diving gear. This one makes it so I can swim faster, helps me mine underwater faster, more time to breathe, and higher maximum depth of diving. That was the longest way I could have worded that. And it actually looks pretty sweet. You can actually see the oxygen tank on my back. You can see my wonderful hat, but if I get rid of the hat, you can see the mask looks kind of the same, but still cool. But we'd rather wear the llama mask. Now we're going to go down and finally investigate what is in that hole. The best part is I have a hunch it is literally going to be empty. Nothing. Wow, nailed that. Looking at the map right now, I'm pretty sure most of these structures I'm seeing we've already explored. That's one of those super dangerous mob spawning areas, like the one with the creepers and skeletons. That's the Guardian Castle, kind of the floating gardens. So another factory thing. I think there was one over here. We might check what that is. I don't recognize that. So let's go check out what that structure is, and maybe that one too. Okay, so it looks like this is just another factory stop kind of area. We'll go ahead and loot. We're looting, not robbing. Very, very big difference. Die, skeletons. Die! Ha. Not so tough when this guy has a much better sword, am I right? Oh. That's very useful. I'm also wearing the wrong armor again. Oh, that's a really good loot crate. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go loot this thing. Come on. Be something good. Ender pearls. Are you kidding me? I have very bad luck when it comes to the ultimate loot boxes. Because I'm pretty sure, once again, that loot box can give nether stars. And that is kind of disappointing to get ender pearls from something like that. What did we get now? A crate of strawberries, carpet, and floodlights. I stalled the door. The door didn't come in a loot crate. The door is right here. I can't. This wasn't mine. Oh, and there's. Oh, no! No! How? 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 What did I do wrong? Oh, I wasn't wearing the gear. Well, that is going to be a tough one to get. So, it might look like I haven't moved, but, no. I just died again. I mistakenly thought that I could, you know, get there and swim just in time without drowning to get to my items. I was about 1 block short, no joke. And I died, and I forgot to be recording it. So that is, really depressing. Guess I'm going to have to craft another breathing mask, or you know what the worst part is? I just remembered. I have an extra 2 of them. Well, that's annoying. You might be wondering why I'm using a boat to get there, and that's mainly because... Wait. What? Never mind, I will not be using a boat to get there. Apparently that's not possible. Okay. Oh. This item is for crafting only. Glad I saw that. Well, guess I'll be taking the big boat. This has not gone very well, guys. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Exploring the ocean has kind of been like the nether for me. I felt like I just ended up dying most of the time, or failing. Because, you know, we went to the nether, and everywhere we went, the bad guys owned us, to the point where we actually died once. Then I go into the ocean, and the mobs don't even get me. I just forget to put on the correct stuff, and, you know, I drown. We're gonna do something really simple after this. I don't know what, but whatever we do after this is going to be simple, easy, with a very low chance of death. Alright. Here we go again. Try number 2 to get my items back. Hup. Let's hope this does not result in a 3rd death. Okay. Oh yeah, this'll be easy. So I got the sea moth, but it turns out you can't mine your grave underwater unless you have those special pants on, which is super inconvenient. Luckily, I think I have an extra pair back at the base. Eventually I'll get my items back. Eventually. I also had a spare oxygen tank. So yeah, all of that would have been useful to remember that I had. There's a great lesson in this. Whenever you die, don't rush back into getting your stuff. You will spend more time in the long run if you had just sat down and grabbed what you needed. Operation Retrieval was a success. We have got all of our items back. There's just one problem. I've sailed away from the island, but I've got 2 ships out here. The Sea Moth and the big boat. I guess we'll just have to... Oh, I know what to do. Haha. You'll see. I have a great idea. This is what you call transfer of the boats. Because we don't really need our little one anymore unless a situation like that happens again. Well, now that we have our underwater exploration behind us, and we're going to keep it behind us for a while, we're going to move on to something a little bit different. Now, I went ahead and expanded this area here to test if passive mobs would spawn, but they wouldn't. So I'm still trying to figure out where that llama came from. I mean, at first I thought it was maybe from the wandering villager, but that wouldn't make sense because he doesn't have any of the I don't know. Anyways, I found something that might help us. Blessed Earth. It spawns passive mobs, and that's it. And it's very, very cheap. So we're going to go ahead and make some of that and see what it does. I'm kind of curious, as I don't know how it works, but it can't go that bad. It can't go worse than, you know, our recent experiences. Blessed Earth. Okay, we're gonna put it over here and see if we can get some mob spawning. Oh wow, they spawn really quick. I just placed this. Okay, oh man, okay, I need to set a fence up. That's gonna get chaotic really fast. I think I greatly underestimated how many this would spawn. This is insane. Oh no. I guess we don't really need those sheep spawners anymore because something tells me this is more than enough. Get out of my way. Okay, that's awesome, but a little bit insane, not going to lie. Let's get these excess ones. Generally, I wouldn't just, you know, kill them like this, but I think we have enough. Huh. The question is, what kind of system can we get running to use this? We're going to want to take advantage of this, but I don't know how. So, let me get to thinking, and I'm going to try and solve this. Well, not solve it, but try and think of a useful purpose for all that. Don't mind me as I chase this bunny. There we go. So if we look in some other questing areas, we see that we have the mob grinding section kind of right here. We have spikes, mob fans, entity conveyor, stuff like that. However, I think we might be able to take advantage and... Unbelievable. Sorry guys, doing it again. We might be able to take advantage of it and use it to kind of harvest these mobs here. Now, I probably will have to make more, what was it called? Blessed Earth. As the... Hold up. Thank you. I forgot they do that. Anyway, I accidentally started a war. Oh, great. What have I done? Alright, we're just gonna walk away from that. But yeah, we're gonna make a mob grinder for passive mobs, which is weird to say out loud as that's generally not a thing, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make one. Well, we've now crafted... Unbelievable. That rain is driving me nuts. Back to what I was saying. We have now crafted most of the mob grinding pieces that we are going to need. We have fans that will blow the mobs into the direction of the mob masher. The mob masher will kill the mobs, and they will go into an absorption hopper. The items will anyway, and then the XP will go into the XP drain. So yeah, I also maxed out the sharpness of this because I want them to die really quick because there's a lot of mobs, and something tells me if they don't die quick from the mob masher, they're going to flood the poor thing. Now, we are going to make this thing look pretty good. I haven't really decorated much or built any structures yet, so we're going to go ahead, take advantage of our chisel, and make a pretty sweet-looking passive mob grinder. So I have good news, and I have bad news. The good news is the farm is finished. The bad news is... I recorded the whole thing, and none of it worked. As in, it all corrupted. I don't know what happened, but none of the footage came out how it was meant to. It glitched out. So, yeah, we finished the mob farm. The problem is, that wasn't the only thing we did. But before I get to that, I'll just take you on a little bit of a tour of the mob farm. So we have that blessed earth there, and that's what spawns the passive mobs like crazy. Those fans down there blow them into these conveyor belts, which, if you look there, there is a little spinning mob grinder that instantly kills them because it has sharpness. Super lethal thing right there. The decoration's pretty cool. I really like this light I've got there. Here we have the absorption hopper that absorbs the items. XP goes into here. Items go into here. And then the items are transported into this drawer system, which these drawers all respectively hold the items that come from it, except for black wool, gray wool, light gray wool, pink wool, brown wool, and rabbit's foot. The only problem is I'm getting a few too many of them, so I've got to figure out a solution for that. right here I've got a draw controller, which what that does is it connects all of them. So if I ever have any spare items, I don't have to like pick out which one I need to put them in. I can just right click on that and they'll go into their respective drawer. If I go across this oak bridge that I made, I can get to the back of it where I can turn off the fans if I need to, but there's no reason to do that. And if I go underneath, here's the lever that turns off our mob grinder. And I just got 46 experience points and I have no idea how. I am now level 86. I don't know what just happened, but apparently there was experience getting stuck down here. That's nice. Speaking of experience, because I have pretty much unlimited experience points, I've done this. You can spend your experience points to unlock another trinket slot. And let's just say I have unlocked a lot of them. In fact, let's go ahead and add some more right here. 2 more trinket slots. Wow. There's still plenty we can use. Falling into the void will send us to a spawn point instead of dying. When you're about to die, you go back to 1/2 of a heart. See, some of these are really, really good. And as you hear when I right click that, it gives me XP. How convenient is that? Now, there is a lot of other stuff I've done. You may notice this. I was going to leave this to the next episode. I was setting it up until I realized I didn't have a closing for this episode because of the previous footage getting glitched out. So, surprise. I am redoing the base. I am going to be moving all of this stuff and making little tiny islands for each one. For example, I'll just show you the one that I've made right now. This is going to be for mystical agriculture. I was going to get into this in the next episode, but I already have it set up, and we're already recording, so I might as well show you now. This is where we're going to have as the hub for all of our mystical agriculture items. We're going to have our infusion crystals here, our spare seeds, all of our other items. Now, this is actually a setup to upgrade and craft those items. To make a seed, you actually have to put all the items in these spots, which I'll show you how to do that later. I'm really happy with how the island looks. I think it looks really cool. Eventually, I'm going to get grass in here so we can have that there. This is going to be the immersive engineering island, but we have quite a bit of work before we can make an island here, as there's some things we have to craft before that. I'm also going to be making a evil mob grinder. I guess just a regular mob grinder, probably directly across from this one later on. I'm also going to make a Tinker's Construct island, and then the island I'm probably most excited for is I'm going to make one that extends really, really far, and that's going to be our new source of minerals, as we're going to use a combination of garden cloches with our mystical agriculture seeds, and we are going to set up a new way to get all of our items. And was that a creeper? Oh, that was a hat on one of them. I got scared there. And the final thing I wanted to show you that I made is this. So this is our battery. Now, I've upgraded the battery to hold even more energy because we have a new source of unlimited energy. This is our elevator, and if I jump on this, we are now on the top of the world. And these are windmills. These are wind generators, and I have an energy cable that goes all the way from the max block height, which is 250, because wind generators perform better the higher they are. So these are the max height, and if we go down, and it's also decorated pretty cool. If we go down, it goes all the way down here, and it's already filled up our energy cube. Eventually, we'll find something to use this battery for, but still, it's pretty cool to have there. And I believe that is everything. I apologize again for the fact that we weren't able to show the whole process of that getting built. I wasn't able to save that for later, as that was going to be the intro for the next episode, but hey, I think it's a-okay that we showed it today. I think this is really cool. Right here, this is kind of the hub. This is where everything will be centered around. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Oh, and since you're here, I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of the next episode. As I was going to wait, but I've run into way too many walls. And by that, I mean there's a lot of items that I need that are found in the Ender. So, wrong chest. We are going to go... It's raining. Unbelievable. It's always raining. We are going to go to the end in the next episode. That is how we will start it off. We're doing a lot of exploring these past few episodes. We did the Nether, and then we did the ocean, and the next episode we will be going to the end. But we're going to save that for later. I also got some new armor. This is steel armor, and I really, really like it. It's a lot better. As you can see, my armor points are a lot higher than they were before. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time when we go to the end. See you later.